Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Aries EDC. Thanks for watching. So, just checking in on the projects that are going on for February. I have all February's builds here. Just a reminder, they were all glued up. They were all roughly shaped, and now it's time to finish up these handles. I'm going to have to cut all these off and then start shaping, getting all this to size and shaping those handles one by one. So it's a lot of work, and I know I haven't been doing a lot of time-lapse stuff, so I'm going to try to do some time-lapse stuff in this video. Also, the giveaway pedal is now glued up, or being glued up. So it's being glued up, and it's looking pretty good. So I got to let that dry. I just did that this morning as I'm filming this, so the glue is still a little tacky, and it's going to be pretty much all day for that to dry. It's going to look pretty awesome, though, so I'm pretty happy with that. The creep had its sheath, and it has also been sharpened, so the creep is done. And I may have a buyer for that, so I'm going to have to reach out to him and see if he's still interested. If not, then this will get thrown up on the Etsy store. And I know you guys are totally excited about this one, but I put the maker's mark on it, and I put an edge on it, and it does cut. It is sharp, and it is hilarious in every sense of the word. So the little package hatchet is done. I don't think I'm going to do a sheath for it. It just seems a little silly to make a sheath for this. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't really think it needs one. I did make that pretty sharp, but not so sharp that it's a danger, but sharp enough where it's going to cut open a package, which is exactly what it's designed to do. So anyway, I'm not sure what I'm doing with this. All right, I might keep it around here, use it myself, or just throw it up on the Etsy store for fun. I don't know. I know some of you have reached out and said that you want it, and I just find it hilarious. So the package hatchet is done. I know some of you have reached out and talked to me about that one, but on this video, I'm going to be finishing up these guys and maybe doing some work on the giveaway. Once this one is dried, I got to do the same thing, but these are priority as always, and I'm not even at 100, anywhere close to 1,000 yet, so I think I need 136 subs still, which is a lot of subs based on the way things are going. So anyway, I'm going to try to get these done and get some time lapse in. So let's get to work. All right, so I have trimmed, let's see, which one do I want to show you? I don't know. I put them all on a diet. They've all got the handles roughly shaped. And what I do is I remove this to the tang of the knife, I guess you want to call it. And I want this area to be smooth. Obviously, you don't want any gapping. You want that to be nice and flush. But when I do it, when I'm pushing it up against the grinder and the belt's going like this, it leaves lines going across. So then I take it to the Dremel and I get all those lines out to the best of that I can. You can still see a little bit of remnants of it, but I'm gonna go back and do a higher grit. That was like 80 grit, 120 grit, to smooth all that out. Because when I'm sanding it, because the next step for all of these is I gotta take it to the grinder, smooth, start getting the angle and the shape, and then I hand sand the rest. So this is still thick, but it gives me an idea of where we're gonna be. But I'm gonna take it to the grinder, start rounding all of these edges off, and then bring it to the Dremel, get in this area, because that's a little difficult on the grinder. And then once I get that done with all of them, then it's all done by these tools right here, by my hands. So these guys are all done. Everything nice and tight. There's no gaps. Everything looks really good. Even on this one where there was multi-piece construction, and everything lined up really well. All of the pieces got down to the liner. There's no gapping or anything, so everything's nice and tight. So I'm really happy with the way that this is coming out, and it's gonna be really good looking blade. The micarta, same thing. That nice OD green liner is gonna look pretty cool for that person that wanted that. So, you know, and then of course this one. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I can't wait to round everything and give it that look. So it's gonna have all these little layers in here, and then the frost, it's gonna look really cool. So looking forward to finishing all of these guys up. They all look really, really good. So let's start shaping. All right, guys, just checking in. So I'm getting excited because things start to take shape. So I've rounded a couple of these off. This is what I could do on the grinder. I could do more, but I like to hand do the rest. The micarta one is looking good. It's getting there. Yeah, somebody told me that this micarta texture, to finish off the knife in this micarta texture, what do you guys think? That would be really cool. So basically that's just 120 grit. He said I take it to acetone, clean it up really good, and that's it. And I kind of like it. It's different, not usually what I do, but that could look pretty awesome. Anyway, but I'm really excited about the way this one is coming out. So this is the gargoyle. Normally it's a skeletonized model, but the person who is asking me to build this for wanted scales, and he wanted this desert ironwood, and I've been shaping it. Look, it's far from complete, but I gotta tell you, I mean, it is looking really, really good. Smooth in the hand, and your pinky gets, at least mine, in my hand, my pinky gets right there. And this thing is really, really comfortable. My goodness, why was I not thinking of that before? But man, that is looking pretty darn good. So before I take out, this is why I'm excited. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to put it right back in front of you guys to see it. But Dude, come on. That this desert ironwood is not easy to work with. I know why it's called ironwood, because it's very difficult, but holy cow, when this thing is all oiled and polished and everything else, I gotta tell you, this thing is gonna be freaking amazing. But I'm really excited about this. Wanted to share with you. I've gone on too long now, and I have a lot of work to do still. All right, guys. So busy. So I got these 4 shaped up pretty well. There might be some little bits in here and there I still want to do, just to look at it. But so, okay, one by one, I'll show it to you. So the gargoyle I shared with you guys, and it is still looking pretty awesome. And I haven't even oiled this or anything, just gave it a quick polish. And man, that I love how the pinky gets right there. Boom. And remember, it has some jimping up here. Yeah, that one's going to be a killer. So looking forward to finishing that one up. Just got a little polishing compound to clean up. And then I could take the tape off of this one. I'm wondering if I should do that now. No, I'm not going to. Sorry. I'm not going to. I know you guys are wanting it. The white G10 and the gray cleaned up very nicely on the bloom. So that one looking very good. Just got really some finishing touches on this one. Got to polish that up a little bit more, clean this area up. And I can start talking about a sheath for that. The micarta and OD green, very interesting color combo. Got that one nice and cleaned up for the petal. Very good. I got to take it back and acid etch the tang on that thing. Same with the gargoyle. The other bloom with the rosewood and the gray and the blue with the black liner looks really good. I really like the color combination. Very comfortable. That's what, right in here, I want you locked in. You're locked in. That might be a smooth handle, but you're locked in. It's not coming out. Even though it's 3 fingers, you're in there. There's no need to choke up. There's no need to do anything. You can pinch grip it. You're right there. The tip of the blade is like right here. So you're locked in, and it's a very comfortable EDC blade. EDC. And then last but not least, the rock hopper. I did roughly smooth it so that gives you kind of an idea of what that thing's going to look like. I know KC, I didn't get to it yet. Just think of it as I'm saving the best for last, okay? But it gives you an idea of what that's going to look like. I'm really going to shape it some more, but all that's done by hand. And I just ran out of time this morning. And I need to put all of this video together and see where we are. And maybe I can shape this one and show you guys that too, and take all the tape off of all of these so that you can see it. And just so you know, this is now glued up and ready to go. But like I've said, this is priority. And I'm getting very, very close on these. These 4 look good. I have to acid etch these 2 and the rock hopper. This one, the handle, it's stone washed. I don't know if I need to. We'll see when the tape comes off. And that one's just a satin finish, so I just need to get the blade, the tang cleaned up from hand sanding. So I just need to get this area on the edge of the steel cleaned up and then polish it some more. That white G10 is not easy to keep clean, but it's going to be a pretty awesome blade. So that's what I got for you guys. We're going to see whether this video is, and maybe the next time I come back, the Rockhopper's handle will be in better shape.
All right, guys. Couldn't help myself. I had to look and see how everything was looking. And I'm pretty happy with everything. There's a little things here and there that I already know I want to kind of make better and work on. But gargoyle, man, this thing is looking amazing. So the next step with this one is, besides doing a sheath, I have to etch the spine back and then maybe tumble it. I don't know, we'll tape it up and see how that looks. The Bloom harpoon just needs really some cleaning up, and this one is pretty much good. It just needs a little bit of cleaning up, a little polishing, and this one will be pretty good. And then a sheath. The Bloom looks good. It's got the stonewash on it. Again, I might tape it up and stonewash it one more time just to make it a little bit uniform. The spine and the tang here doesn't have the stonewash on it, but I don't know, we'll see. And then the pedal and the Rockhopper. The Rockhopper, I'm just not going to get to that in this video, maybe in the next one, so check back. I'm going to tape up this whole handle, and I'm going to acid etch and tumble this one more time, just because I want to try to even this out a little bit. And honestly, I took it to the polishing wheel and I got, I think, a little too carried away with it. So I'm just going to etch it for like maybe 5 minutes, and that should be enough to darken the tang up and blend everything in. So nothing major, but the micarta is looking good with the OD green liners and pins. So pedal, cool little EDC fixed blade. So those are the ones. Really happy with these guys so far. They're far from done, so don't look at it and judge yet, because these guys are far from done, but on their way, that's for sure. Looking forward to getting all of them finished up. So I tell you what, that's what I got for this one. Thanks for watching, guys. Please, if you haven't already, subscribe. Leave a comment. Give me a like or not. That choice, as always, is yours.